Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Incomplete as good as he
all y'all niggas beat.
That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
play, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Toss play to the outside. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down just short of the mark for that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Hey, baby.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
First down and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Lewis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it.
Come on, bro. Throw the ball out there.
Very
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. He keeps it on a design run.
There you are.
And he's brought
You went to
down
bed late and you woke up early.
First down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Through the defender. He'll be muscled out of bounds.
That's a man right there. That's a man right there.
That last play, they take a timeout where they check him out. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across.
That's a man right there.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Who?
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Who's talking to your mama?
Scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Why did I what?
The first play of the drive.
Accuse you of what?
To throw. It's Smith.
Get him!
Time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Handoff here from the shotgun.
The tackle.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Wingback doubles off week. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. What kind of formation is this?
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
Oh, this cheese right here. That boy got a receiver at the tight end position. This is some cheese.
They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period.
I know some cheese when I see it.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds.
Any little exploits they can find.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To throw, it's Taylor.
Oh my God, bro.
A very quick throw. But
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
That's terrible.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh my God.
Very detailed good effort. It's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a third straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run sets up an important 4th down call for this offense. Back to throw. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Out of the shotgun, he heels it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the ball play placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Taylor. It's a quick route.
Terrible passes, bro.
Enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Has the first down and more. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Stays on his feet. End zone ahead. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Going for his running back. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Incomplete.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
What's that? That little Uzi Vert?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Lil Uzi.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
Boy. Should know that cadence.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. catch the defense with the draw. They bring him down. They tried to run for it on the 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Scarlet Knights will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense.
Dang, that boy house must be empty over there.
Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Of course, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start.
Man, you need to turn that garbage out, bro.
Who's a competitor? Because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Smith. That's incomplete. Even on a 4th down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side.
Man, the angles these dudes take on this game is so terrible.
Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback.
No, bro.
Big gain for this offense.
Yep. They messed it up in advance some weeks and stuff.
This will likely be the last play of the half. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Yeah, it's not so trash. It's just so trash.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They are 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Man, pick the ball off, bro.
4th down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Here's the option play. And the quarterback can't even get the picture off. That play goes nowhere.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
If it's right, get to try cheesecake.
Running back with the football.
You making one?
The defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
For who?
He'll head out of bounds.
Nah, he all right.
Man, when
your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Delayed handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're pulling away. 35-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
You ain't gotta attack Gucci, man. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Gucci who? Gucci, man.
Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
You're trying to justify snitching, bro.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Lyle. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. When there's nobody there downfield, throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
You don't say a word.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Smith. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do.
Where he at?
He's holding on to that football to the last second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it.
It didn't work. It didn't help none.
And the score remains very lopsided.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Your sister-in-law.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now.
Wow.
25.
That's stupid.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver.
P.O.P.
And how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
If you did it. I'm not asking for that, man. That's that dumb street culture, bro. Like folks that's not in the streets be trying to withhold street culture. Like you're not in the streets, man.
To the air. It's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
How's it your sister-in-law? How's it your sister-in-law? Your brother-in-law's sister. Oh, I don't know.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Oh, I got you.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside.
Yeah.
It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a
Dang, that's crazy.
more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback,
That's crazy right there.
that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs
What you
it,
get out of it?
brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6.
No.
The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. So it's Mississippi State on top so far.
You gotta live with that.
And the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about a four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense still looking for their first touchdown this game. Line up on third and goal now.
Dang.
Back to pass. It's Smith. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find the rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
You already knew it.
And here comes the Mississippi St offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustment? And it's intercepted.
What the world?
In front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. It's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Scarlet Knights are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Scarlet Knights looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
What, Easter?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Well,
Trying to make a play from
definitely didn't see me.
He's tackled at the 17, so we've been
If you saw my girls, you need to let me know.
interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Taylor.
Man, why is this nigga missing all these throws? Nigga wide open.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it.
No more.
Just a short gain.
Oh.
Shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the
That was not a catch.
chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again.
Man, what in the world?
Gets home. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Across the 30. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries the good throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the completion made. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Man, why are all these dudes just run, like, we not blocking nobody, bro? Like, this is...
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They're going to run the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Scarlet Knights with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Murray. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Trying to run them streams up. They just targeting their core audience. You know, at least that's what I think. You know what I'm saying?